أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ورتل القرآن ترتيلا.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay, welcome to lesson 20, and the topic today is letters of nasal sound, al-huruful ghunna, letters of long nasal sound. Okay, this is Surah Al-Takathur, and it has 9 verses, and certain letters have been highlighted. Okay, now you will find that certain letters which have been highlighted, they all carry tashdid, shadda. The first example is in Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, lam mushaddad, and the next letter is in ar-Rahman, and this letter is Qamar, ra mushaddad. Okay, any letter which is with tashdid, any letter that carries a tashdid is called mushaddad letter, mushaddad harf. Another example of ra mushaddad in ar-Rahim, and verse number 2, ta mushaddad, at-takathur. Again ta mushaddad in verse number 3, la mushaddad in verse 4, meem mushaddad, and la mushaddad in verse 5, thumma and kalla. And verse number 6, again la mushaddad. Verse number 7, Abdul Rahman, which is
Noon mushaddad.
noon mushaddad. And verse number 8, which are the 2 letters?
Meem mushaddad and noon mushaddad.
Meem mushaddad and noon mushaddad. And verse number 9, Qamar?
Meem mushaddad, and there are 2 noon mushaddad.
Yes, meem mushaddad and a couple of noon mushaddad, noon mushaddad. Now we come to this conclusion that there are 4 lam mushaddad in this surah, 2 ra mushaddad, and 2 ta mushaddad, and 4 noon mushaddad, 3 meem mushaddad. So total of all mushaddad letters is 15. So there are 9 verses and 15 times a mushaddad letter, a hardened letter, a double letter is there. Now this is another graphic of Surah Al-Takathur, and you can find that there are 3 colors. Those letters which have been highlighted with blue color, they are all mushaddad letters. Like for example, la mushaddad, ra mushaddad, ta mushaddad, this is with highlighted with blue color. And within these 9 verses, there are 3 examples which have been highlighted with red color, meem mushaddad. And there are some examples of green color, highlighted with green color. There are 4 examples. So if we analyze all these 15 examples of mushaddad letters, we can make a difference between all these mushaddad letters. So there are certain rules about that one. This is what we are going to explore today. Okay, and in the first lesson of Tarteel, we started with noon ghunna, noon mushaddad. Like for example, a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, qul a'udhu bi rabbin nas. Okay, noon mushaddad, continuous long nasal sound about 2 seconds. And now here 3 letters which have been highlighted with the red color, the same letter is meem, and this is meem mushaddad, and this is another letter of ghunna. I like to mention that basically there are 2 letters of ghunna, 2 letters of long nasal sound. One is noon ghunna, which has been taught and practiced in lesson number 1, and this is lesson 20, and the term has come of Surah Al-Takathur. In here we will practice Meem Gunna, Meem Mushaddad. So there are two letters of nasal sound, long nasal sound. Number one is Noon Gunna, Noon Mushaddad, and Meem Gunna is Meem Mushaddad. Now you can see the analysis. Mushaddad letters highlighted with blue color, 8 without nasal sound. All letters which have been highlighted with a blue color, there is absolutely no nasal sound. It's just a hardening and stressing is there, emphasis is there, but there is no nasal sound, because there is only two letters of nasal sound, which is Meem Mushaddad and Noon Mushaddad. Mushaddad letters highlighted with green color, these are the 4 examples with strong Noon sound, long nasal sound, and then Mushaddad letters highlighted with red color, 3 with strong Meem sound, long nasal sound. So you understand all that one, okay, everything. Now some examples of Meem Mushaddad from the Holy Qur'an. In all examples, Meem Mushaddad has been highlighted with red color, and we are making a focus on that, the sound of that red color, highlighted red letters, okay. And you know that how many seconds a Meem Gunna or Noon Gunna will continue. Tell me, Fis?
2 seconds.
2 seconds. 2 seconds, 2 counts, 2 beats, 2 clicks, 2 knocks, okay, 1, 2, or placing 2 dots, 1, 2. Okay, this is just a a guess of time. So let's start with أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Okay, tell me what is the possibility when we are making a Meem Mushaddad, Meem Gunna here about 2 seconds. What is the likelihood? What is the possibility, of common errors? Yes, Kamal.
It's that sometimes they make it longer.
Longer, yes. You see, there is a fatha on Meem Mushaddad. We have to make gunna sound 2 seconds, but at the same time we have to think and we have to practice that there is a fatha and there should not be any tinge of alif sound here. So at the same time we have to shorten, we have to keep it short. Because many times the word has amma with alif comes as well. وَلَا تُسْأَلُونَ عَمَّا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ. But here amma yatasa'alun. So this is, we have to make a difference between. Next word, thumma. Okay, in the previous lessons we have learned about the particular sound of tha, okay, the letter tha, and making a difference between sin and tha. Here thumma, again fathamma. It has come to my mind that many times the word thumma has been mentioned, but sometime, maybe couple of times, the word thamma with fatha has come, is a different meaning, okay. So fathamma is thamma is a different meaning as compared to thumma, okay. So fathamma. Why I'm telling about you, because when there is a majority of certain words and there are some examples of a different with a different stroke, then there is a possibility that in a continuation in practice the person also recites that one, okay. For example, many times the word yawma'idhin has come, thumma latus'alunna yawma'idhin, but in some places the word yawmi'idhin also mentioned, like for example in Surah Al-Ma'arij, and there is a possibility that in a continuation practice and it is a flowing recitation, fluent recitation, a person also recites the same, but there is a difference between of certain strokes, though there is no change in the meaning at all. Like for example, yawma'idhin or yawmi'idhin, there is no change in the meaning, but there are certain rules why the kasra has come and why that this fatha has come. Okay. The next, you know about this one, is a very famous because this is in the beginning of Surah Al-Baqarah. So let's stay now. I like to ask you to practice this one, to read that one. Start from Qamar.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alif Lam Mim.
Continue with this one.
Alif Lam Mim Ra. Lamma Mimma Jamma.
Okay, in this case, jamma, the word is jamman with a tanween with tashdid, and because you are making a waqf on that one, so it is all right. But it is very important when you say, when you are making a meme gunna sound or noon gunna sound followed by alif, then there should be no tinge of nasal sound in that one, because there is alif. For example, lamma, you know, this simple alif should be. If I say lamma or some little bit tinge, you know, in a bracket noon, then that will be, you did very well. So let's start. Abdul Rahman, you do all these examples starting from amma and make sure come to next with
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم عم ثم فثم ألف لام ميم.
little bit lam is longer, but there is a you know, mad is prolongation, okay, because lam is joining with meme, so little bit longer.
Alif Lam Mim.
Meme is also should be longer because there is a sign of, you know, shadda, and also you know, the sign of symbol of prolongation, you know, like a big sword.
Alif Lam Mim. Alif Lam Mim Ra. Lamma Mimma Jamma.
Okay, good. If you do not make a waqf on the word, the last word, what will be the pronunciation?
Jamman.
Good, well done. Now you do Nafis.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم عم ثم فثم ألف لام ميم ألف لام ميم را لما مما جما.
Well done, excellent. Now these are the some examples of Meem Mushaddad from the Holy Qur'an. Yes, or the previous examples all were from the Holy Qur'an, but this is in a complete verse, okay, within verse. Now there are two colors. One is with red color, some certain words with red color, you know that this is Meem Gunna, Meem Mushaddad are there, but there are some letters or some words where certain letters have been highlighted with blue color. So it means I would be expecting some rules from you, because in the previous lessons all these rules have been learned and taught and practiced, okay. So there is no need to repeat again, but you know, just for the sake of practice and because is a revision for the viewers as well, I would be expecting some explanation of the rules if I, you know, ask you, okay. Now let's start with فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر
فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر
وأما السائل فلا تنهر
وأما السائل فلا تنهر
وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث
وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث.
Okay, so okay, let's see. Nafis, start this one, please.
فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر.
Next one, please. Next verse.
وأما السائل فلا تنهر.
Okay, is there any error or any, you have compromised some rules? Say again, recite again, please.
وأما السائل فلا تنهر.
What was the error?
Nun sakin.
Noon sakin is followed by ha, which is those 6 letters where noon there will be no long nasal sound. You see about that one. Letters of izhar, letters of manifestation. Hamza, Ain, Ghain, Kha, about that one. So this is tanhar. Okay. So anyway, otherwise it was all right. And seen, simple, not thick. Okay. Now next one, Qamar, you do that.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. وَأَمَّا بِنِعْمَةِ رَبِّكَ فَحَدِّثْ.
Okay, good. Okay, tell me, this is a question to you all. What is the rule in the verse number 10? فَلَا تَقْهَرْ. What is the rule here? Yes. Qalqala, echo sound, bouncing sound. Yes, good. وَأَمَّا السَّائِلَ. Okay, tell me. Abdul Rahman, what is the
after this scene? The shaddad there.
No, alif with the letters. This is the letters of prolongation followed by hamza, and the long prolongation is needed. So it is important that we keep revising the rules by practicing the Holy Qur'an, and also keep revising, so that we may be able to read and teach in a better ways. All the rules we should carry with us. Okay, next one. These are the other example as well. Let's see. فَأَمَّا مَنْ ثَقُلَتْ مَوَازِينُهُ
فأما من ثقلت موازينه
فهو في عيشة راضية.
فهو في عيشة راضية.
Okay, what is the rule in the word عيشة راضية? There is a عيشة tanween followed by ra mushaddad. What is the rule? It has already been practiced and taught.
Ra mushaddad?
Yes. What is the rule?
There's no nasal sound.
There is no nasal sound, because if after noon sakin and tanween, if any word is ending on tanween or noon sakin, and the next word starting with ra mushaddad or la mushaddad, like in this example with ra mushaddad, then there will be absolutely no nasal sound. Okay, that's good. وَأَمَّا مَنْ خَفَّتْ مَوَازِينُهُ
وأما من خفت موازينه
فأمه هاوية.
فأمه هاوية.
Okay, that's good. Another example. Okay, some examples of Meem Mushaddad from the Holy Qur'an in a verse. وَاللَّهُ مِنْ وَرَائِهِمْ محيط.
والله من ورائهم محيط.
Okay, in the last lesson we told about, you know, the meme is joining with another meme, and then meme carries a tashdid and making a nasal sound, long nasal sound. Okay, Nafis, you do the next verse.
بل هو قرآن مجيد.
Okay, tell me, Abdul Rahman, what he has done at the end of this word. Qur'anum. What is the end? What rule was applied at the end? You do again, and you just reflect on that one. Okay, Nafis.
بل هو قرآن مجيد.
He applied qalqala on
Qalqala sound. Conditional sukun comes because of waqf, and he applied qalqala, you know, bouncing sound. And yes, that's your response is good. Okay, answer is right. Okay, next, Kamar, you do this one. What's number?
في لوح محفوظ.
Mahfuz. Okay. Now, this is the same example of Meem Mushaddad. Let's see quickly. We finish. الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف.
الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف.
Okay, do the first bit and try Kamar first, you know, up to minju, you know, there is a sign of punctuation. Yes.
الذي أطعمهم من جوع.
Well done, because I was, you know, thinking about the last letter ayn, which should be manifested in the pronunciation. Sometime, you know, the prolongation is taken, but the last letter like ayn is not manifested. It's good. Well done. You do again this, Abdul Rahman.
الذي أطعمهم من جوع.
Yes. Do this face full.
الذي أطعمهم من جوع.
And then all.
وآمنهم من خوف.
Okay. You see, when we started this verse, this alif is a blank alif, and alif, you know, this alif, blank alif, carried fatha. So when any word starting with alif and lam, and there is a blank alif will always carry kasra, dhamma, or only fatha, not kasra, now dhamma, alif and lam. So this is the word alif and lam and allazi. Okay, now we are coming to the end of this lesson, and this is Surah Al-Takathur, and we know that there are 15 examples of mushaddad letter. What we are going to do with all these 15? Okay, there are certain letters where we making a noon long nasal sound, meme gunna long also nasal sound. Okay, so let's start with now. I would ask Qamar do all that one recitation. Each one will be reciting the full surah, and if there is any error, I will highlight.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألهاكم التكاثر حتى زرتم المقابر كلا سوف تعلمون ثم كلا سوف تعلمون كلا لو تعلمون علم اليقين لترون الجحيم ثم لترونها عين اليقين ثم لتسألن يومئذ عن النعيم.
Okay, well done. there's only one little observation. The word kalla is mentioned here 3 times. You are giving a little bit more time. This kalla, this lam mushaddad, always with thin sound, because this is not that the word lam comes in the word Allah, lamul jalala. So little bit less time is needed. Kalla. If you say kal, so there's no reason for that one. Otherwise, excellent, mashallah. Okay, let's Abdurrahman.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhaakumut takathur hatta zurtumul maqabir. كلا سوف تعلمون ثم كلا سوف تعلمون كلا لو تعلمون علم اليقين لترون الجحيم ثم لترونها عين اليقين ثم لتسألن يومئذ عن النعيم.
Okay, mashallah, excellently, it was read in excellence. Only one observation. In the verse number 9, there is a latus alunna. This scene was suffocated, to my understanding and estimation. So scene is is a quality of whistling, So latus, little bit, So scene should be a little bit more manifest. Otherwise, it was good. Now the last practice, Nafis, you do this one.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألهاكم التكاثر حتى زرتم المقابر كلا سوف تعلمون ثم كلا سوف تعلمون كلا لو تعلمون علم اليقين لترون الجحيم ثم لترونها عين اليقين ثم لتسألن يومئذ عن النعيم.
MashaAllah, well done, excellent. Now we come to the assignment, the last bit. Identify and practice those words which carry Meem Mushaddad in the first three rukus, the 30 verses. You see the first 3 rukus of Surah Al-Baqarah, 30 verses and 3 rukus, 3 sections. Surah Al-Baqarah chapter 2. Make sure you pronounce a gunna sound at all places of Mushaddad Meem, not less than 2 seconds. So long nasal sound in all 3 examples. This is just for the sake of practice, but basically our syllabus is the whole of the Holy Qur'an. Okay, but just for the sake of the practice, I require from you this practice. And now, thanks very much. Kana Allahu ma'akum. And see you in the next lesson. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان